Hey guys, hopefully this is recording. This is Poverty's a Bitch with a new game series. It's an old playing it called Freelancer, and it seems to be running okay. And this is Star Citizen's Prequel, the one that Robert Industry made before. So here's the intro.
It was the 23rd century, mankind's darkest hour.
Heart rate and respiration. Nominal. Life support online. Initiating cryogenic freezing. Commencing pod lockdown.
Primary engines online. How's it looking out there?
Launch minus 10 minutes counting.
Control?
Incoming hostiles, 10 minutes out.
Shy aboard.
Negative. Launch is still a go.
The war had been raging for almost 100 years. We had been fighting for so long no one could remember the reason why it all started in the first place. All we knew is that there were two sides, the Coalition and the Alliance. For decades, millions died for the same piece of rock again and again. Finally, one side managed to gain the upper hand, the Coalition. Desperation, the Alliance launched 5 sleeper ships. The hope was for them to begin again, far from the war and strife that had befallen Earth, to start free from the prejudices that had divided us for so long. Each sleeper ship was christened after its patron nation. The Britannia, the Rhineland, the Hispania, the Kasari, the Liberty. Against all odds, the colony ships broke through the Coalition blockade and headed for the Sirius system. That was 800 years ago, when we came here to rebuild our lives. We've come a long way since then. We have grown, we have prospered, we have flourished. But we will never forget.
And there you have it. So hopefully it loads, because I know it usually needs a passcode of some kind. But it looks like it is. Odd, I expect it to run a lot faster than this, but hey, it works. And still waiting. Black screen of death. Hey guys, let us start a new game. So it seems to be running fine. So, new game. game, it'd load faster.
Roger that. All systems show green. SA-14, you're cleared for departure.
Acknowledge Freeport 7. We'll see you in about 2 weeks.
That's Freeport 7. It won't exist in the game because...
SA-14, we're picking up unknown contacts on long-range sensors. We're dispatching a fighter wing to escort you out of the system. Godspeed.
Yep, I've looked for this one.
Navy Command, this is Freeport 7. We're picking up some strange readings on the long-range sensors.
Alert! Unknown ships have breached the defense perimeter. Man all stations!
And this is why I could not find it. So there you go. And more to come, of course. But I imagine for an older game this would
President
load
Jacoby
faster.
has asked the LSF to investigate the sudden destruction of Freeport 7. No word yet on whether it was accidental or a deliberate attack. The first handful of survivors arrived on Manhattan this morning.
We're here for medical. Is there anyone seriously injured?
One. Inside.
LSF stands for Liberty Security Force, which will be the first company we work for. And that is one of the sleeper ships. That's the Liberty. So they basically propped it up like a high-rise and then built the city around it, which I thought is cool. So every capital planet has one.
Make sure he lives. He owes me some credits.
Your concern is touching. We'll do everything we can. It may take a while.
Swish, swish, swish.
Officially, the Liberty Security Force maintains there is no proof Freeport 7's destruction was deliberate, but sources inside the LSF say they suspect the dangerous criminal organization, the Order. We will keep you up to date as the story develops.
Oh no, ominous bad guy. What will I do? Oh. There we go. Gotta relearn to play the game again. N key. Oh, isn't that racist? N key. Redisplays an objective. F5 key is or star icon at the top. Blah blah blah. That's rather simple. I mean, you can. I think this is this view here. Hit the bar, and I think that's where the story starts. You meet your first person. Hopefully, this doesn't give it away.
A Sidewinder Fang.
All we have is Liberty Ale, friend.
Fine.
Her name's Junko Zane. She's a tough one.
Oh, why's that?
She's LSF. All business. If it's a job you're wanting, that is. On the other hand, if you're looking for something more...
Well, the only thing I'm looking for right now is this drink.
I know you.
No, I don't think so.
The news. I saw your face on the news. You're one of the Freeport 7 survivors, aren't you?
Yeah.
I heard it was pretty bad out there. You know, you're lucky to be alive.
Ha.
This one's on me, friend. It's the good stuff.
Why?
Because it's not every day a man has the chance to start again, huh? To your good fortune and liberty, sir.
Well, it can't get any worse. Thanks.
That was a fast drink. I'd be sipping if it was the best. Not just chugging it. Oh my god, gulp! Oh, yeah. Unless he poured you a little drop at the bottom, that'd be like... character around the room. Yep, so we can talk to people. Liberty Security Force or the LSF. Orbital Spawn Cruise. I love this. Check this out.
Hello. Help you?
Have anything?
It's your first time here, isn't it?
Yeah, guess so.
I see. I work for the Liberty Security Force. We may not own this place, but we do have a sizable stake in its operation. Well, if you must know, I have heard a rumor.
Go ahead.
Fine. This is what I heard.
So sizable force means they basically are the ones that have the biggest reputation here. So I'll show that here in a bit. But anyways, there's no mystery about Admiral Schultzky is here. Counselor Nileman sent him to play politics with the president. Many of the government believe that Nileman was behind the attack on Freeport 7. Schultzky is here to appease Liberty and the High Court, while the Rhineland military continues to operate illegally in the border worlds. It's not a big secret that Rhineland has been overstepping its boundaries out there for the last few weeks. Well, I'm not going to clue you in completely, but there's another reason why they're out there. Something's gone sour. So they aren't who they used to be. But we'll find out.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Great. Be seeing you.
So anyways, so the president wasn't the Rhineland leader is not the Rhineland leader, etc., etc. So let's wander around. Now my big thing is I'm afraid that the whole thing is going to become like a space trucker. I think that's what basically is how I'm going to be playing it. So I'm going to check, either I can click on him. These people you can pay for bribes, like this guy. Cyber pharmaceuticals. And all it does is allows you to get in and out of particular stations. Like they own a station. I don't know what they offer, but it's probably some good stuff. Each station has something special. So let's just talk to him, because he's the main guy. And I know there's some way to cancel the whole flyabout. So there we go. We got the list. Green means it's a cheap price. No, red means it's a high price. Green means a low price. So I think water was the thing I wanted to buy and sell here. So water's 15, and you sell at the next location. So I'll point things out, and then as it goes on, and then H fuel I think is sold here, but there's another spot you sell better at. Luxury goods. Some of these actually have timing, as in once you buy it, you have only a certain amount of time to deliver it, otherwise it goes bad. So you would waste your entire inventory on it. So a lot of times you spend everything you've got on the load, and if you lose that load, you're back to hauling water. So I do not have a ship at all, but here's all the nice little weapons. Now with Star Citizen, they talk about class 1, class 2. This one there was 10 classes. So each one was better at destroying shields, and one was better at destroying hulls. So if you get it all one type, you can punch through the shields just fine, but then you have trouble shooting up the ship. So you need a little of both. And it does matter. So the missiles never worked in the game. It was kind of a waste. They hit you obviously, but you couldn't hit anyone else with them. So it was rather frustrating. Now, so this I guess is the repair bay, equipment dealer. And then finally the last one is ships. So I can own each and every one of them, but starting my mission I'll be given one. So here we go. Oh, I can't float around the room. This is the starter ship. It's kind of like oh, there we go. So this one is a starter ship. That's the hauler. There's one hauler that's better than that, and then this guy's a, I think, a medium fighter. So yeah, light fighter, and then we got the Star Tracker light fighter. Why is the Patriot so much cheaper? I always thought the Star Tracker sucked. And then the Rhino. Here's the stats. Cargo capacity 80, I think. The Mule, which is it's a Rogue. I think that's it. The Rogue has one called the Mule, and it hauls 100 units. and you have to basically be friendly with them, which means you gotta go out and shoot the police up. So there's going to be areas you can't go, but you could probably like buy into it. Liberty Security, Universal Shipping.
Hello, is there something I can help you with?
Hey, what you got?
I don't know you. You new here?
Uh-huh.
Well, it all depends. I could have a match here for you, Mr.
I'm Trent.
I see. I work for Universal Shipping. We may not own this place, but we do have a sizable stake in its operation. Well, if you must know, I have heard a rumor.
All right, let's talk.
Okay, here's what's going on.
So the hand flick there, I never know if he's actually giving him any money, but money never disappears from my account. It's kind of one of those things that was meant to be done, but never did. So it's a typical Microsoft product. It's like a cardboard cutout of a strip model. It looks great until you get close, and then you realize it's just flat as you can imagine. So I've heard from a reliable source that the Chancellor Neilman, can't pronounce that, Neilman, had ordered the strike on Freeport 7. My sources also tell me that it has something to do with the archaeological finds somewhere in the border worlds. Yep.
Thanks for the heads up. Never know.
Great. Be seeing you.
Something's happened with the Rhinelands, basically the Germans, and they're not who they are. So they're actually looking for an artifact. So, and it's a very powerful artifact, and we'll learn more about it. But there's all sorts of artifacts. Trading artifacts are illegal. Some are dead, some are still alive, and a lot of people are kind of shrug, don't care, that's cute. It's like digging up dinosaurs. No one really cares. But this particular one, the new Rhineland, whatever has gotten them, is desperately wanting it. So, Liberty Police Force.
Hello. Help you?
What do you have for me?
Never seen you here before. New guy?
Uh-huh.
I see. I work with the Liberty Police. This is our base. Card? Try me later. I don't have anything.
Yeah. So they basically own the station. And what is it? N? One of these things bring up my reputation. It's the objective. I think that's it. Is it? Universal Shipping, I'm doing okay with. This is my reputation. Liberty Police, they own this place. Liberty Security Force, they're the ones also, they share the place, but Liberty Police owns it. So you need to have these three. And then here you got your allies and enemies. So Liberty Rogues, that's the people that have the mule. The problem with the game is you can only have one ship at a time. So if you spend all this time getting that one ship, then you can't park it somewhere and go and buy a fighter when you need it. You literally have to sell your ship to get a new one. So that was one of the features I wanted. So let's see. Enemies, Liberty Rogues, Outcasts, Corsairs, Red Hassans, Juniors, Xenons. Rogues, Xenons. So these are all the enemies. So let's see. I'm gonna bore the shit out. Ooh, I got 500 on me. It's more than I have in real life. Yeah. So let's talk to her. I need to set a timer, but here, check this out.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't have nearly enough people.
Junie, the environment has changed. Well, with groups like the Order taking more and more liberties, indeed now threatening our profits, some in the government feel that we need to increase our patrols in these areas.
You Junko Zane?
Yes?
I believe you have business to discuss.
Wait!
I will leave this matter in your capable hands.
Sorry. The bartender said you work for the Liberty Security Force.
And who do you work for, Mr.
Trent. I work for myself.
What kind of ship do you have?
I lost mine on Freeport 7.
I see. Are you staying in Liberty long?
I've got a friend who was injured in the attack. He's in medical. I'll be staying at least until he's released.
Well, as it happens, I could use a good freelancer, Mr. Trent. I'll be in the equipment room later. You can meet me there. Oh, and if we are going to work together, call me Junie.
Bow wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta throw in that love romance thing going on. So, checking this out. Yeah, nothing. So this is just a cool screen. It's the launch screen. It's 2D back here, and then animated GIF, and then the few 3D models up front, so it's realistic, and all the little ships are actual ships in the game. So you'll recognize, oh man, there's that one. Anyways, all these are real ships. They're just flying through. Can't call the names right now, but I recognize them all from different areas. But anyways, let's get to it. Nope. Where do I go? That's nice. She's not here. She here? Go running around here. Oh, here we go.
Hello?
Those are some loud lights.
I'm pleased to see you. Are you ready to work for the LSF, Mr. Trent?
It's just Trent. And yeah, I'm here to see what you have to offer.
Well, I found this ship for you. It's very basic, and you won't have jump access yet, but it should be good enough for now. This assignment will be easy. All you have to do is babysit a convoy of food and medical supplies. You'll be hooking up with the escort CO King. I'll tell him to expect you. That is, of course, if you're interested.
Yeah, of course. Objective: escort the convoy of food and medical supplies to Fort Bush, to the mining colony Planet Pittsburgh. Supplies. Oh, from Fort Bush. I was like, hey, that's not in the same location. The mission commander officer, Mr. King, is waiting. It was blah 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 blah. Yeah, of course. Difficulty: LFS Intel has classified this mission as low risk. Pirate attacks are considered possible. We're bait.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Good, better get going. I'll have your ship moved immediately. All you'll have to do is go to the landing pad and launch. King will be waiting for you near the docking ring in space, okay? I'll see you when you get back.
Thanks.
And I don't think anything... Yeah. I don't think anything, like, here's our ship now, is actually worth picking up here. It might be. I can't remember. I'm thinking it's water. So, I'm going to get some water. No, not here. Alright. Yeah, there's our ship. Isn't it lovely? Although it's built like Gonzo's nose, though. Looks great from here. From the backside, it's like one engine at the top. It looks like it just spin donuts. Let me see if I can find some options here. Information. Oh yeah, that'd be my cargo. Nothing. How much space do I have? Does it tell me? Cargo space is 20. That's the star map. Just getting used to things. Mission. Yep. That's cool. Looking for the game options. Planetary, Patriots, Star. Yeah. And later on, that becomes a long list. Okay, what was I wanting to get? Can't remember. I was thinking I was just going to get another gun. So you got Class 2 and Class 2, and then a Class 3 gun. It can be a gun or a missile. And missiles suck! Countermeasures are nice because they kind of divert the missiles. I can buy another Class 1 or stick it out. I think I'll do fine just sticking it out with what I've got. So, and I believe it's water that I need. It's been so long. Hey, escape works nicely. So let's just get some water here. Whoop. Not all 20 because there'll be things I can pick up. Yeah. So, there we go. Hanzo's nose! Smashing a few buildings on the way up. What's funny is that scene actually rendered 3 different ships. There's a high quality, a medium, and then there was just a box. I had some people that did some modding, and they did some bad modding. So it would show the intermediate ship, and then it failed to load the detailed one. So it was kind of funny.
You must be Trent. I'm King, the CO of this mission. I contacted the lead transport of the convoy. They've completed pre-launch checks and are ready to go. Should be an easy run from here to Fort Bush, and then on to Pittsburgh. Ready?
It's good to meet you, King. Is that a Rhineland cruiser?
That's the Donau, Admiral Schultzky's flagship. He's visiting Manhattan to attend a high-level meeting with President Jacoby. Keep your distance.
Newark Station, this is RNC Donau, requesting clearance to dock with your station. Over.
Affirmative, Donau. You are cleared for docking point 6. Liberty welcomes you and Admiral Schultzky. Donau, be advised, we're picking up unknown contacts. Advise caution.
Understood, Newark. All escorts, power up weapons.
Affirmative. Ready to engage.
Roger. Tracking incoming ships. Unidentified ships, this is Newark Station. You are entering restricted space. Alter course at once or we will open fire.
Newark, do not interfere. We're here to protect the President. Schultzky's a traitor.
Red alert. The Donau is hit. Launch all rescue and defensive units. All other fighters engage enemy ships.
All escorts, open fire.
No!
Oh my God.
Just getting the hang of things. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Free flight. Hold down the left mouse button to move the mouse, or move your mouse direction you want to go. Mouse flight. Spacebar turns on. Mouse flight on. I did a lot of that when I first played. Your ship now to. Yeah, I need to do that. To interact with heads up. So the spacebar locks in your movement, whether you want to follow the mouse or not follow the mouse. Not following the mouse is very helpful for when you're doing smuggling, because you can send your ship in one direction and then start clicking in others, as well as when you're on the freighter hauling the turrets. You don't want to turn your ship. You want to head your ship towards the next gate and open fire and be like free of shooting while you autopilot to the gate. Although that's a little dangerous, but it's I'll show you a shortcut. So right click to fire weapons, blah blah blah. Select a target as R. Alright, cool. So let's do this.
They blew up the Donau! Newark, this is LSF Patrol Gamma 6. Engaging enemy! Confirmed, Gamma 6.
And you aim at the crosshairs.
Understood. Targeting all enemy ships. Trent, we can't let them get away. Engage the enemy.
No shit.
Newark, we need reinforcements. Interceptors are en route. The Colorado and its escort are inbound.
Okay, so yay battles. So this is just getting a feel for it. Now what they do is they hard charge, they blow past you and change it and go to a different direction. Let's see. I think yellow is...
That was the last one, Newark.
Hey, that's pretty cool. Looting tip. Shift B, tractor beams, loots. B, chest icon. Select all your loots. Shift B, tractor, select loots. Interesting. Common loot can be sold at planets, blah blah blah.
Confirmed. No more enemy contacts.
We read you. Radar is clear. SAR, report. Did you pick up any survivors?
Negative, Newark. We're continuing our sweep.
To all utility ships in the area, scan for survivors. All other vessels, return to normal duty, but stay alert. Trent, there's nothing more we can do here. The transports are waiting at Fort Bush. I've uploaded a waypoint to your neural net. Just fly toward it.
Destination markers are on waypoints. Waypoints appear as a purple diamond on your ship's HUD. Blah blah blah. Screen purple appears. Blah blah blah, point your ship.
Acknowledged, SAR. Return to base.
I can't believe it. How did they get this close to Manhattan without being detected?
There. I am now.
First Freeport 7. And now this. It's getting out of control.
Freepoint 7 had the artifact they were looking for, and apparently by the time they attacked, it wasn't there, so...
Alright, we've reached the trade lane. Engaging activation sequence. Trent, you go first.
Yeah. Now, you can press it and autopilot in, or you can literally rush the gate to about here and press it, because this slow entry...
Activation sequence completed. Lane jump initiated.
A lot of times you
This is it, Trent. This is one of the major arteries through Manhattan space. We're only taking it as far as Fort Bush. If we kept going, we'd reach the jump gate to the Colorado system.
Fort Bush and Manhattan's over here. This is planet Newark. No, this
Transport
is
leader, this is LSF Patrol Gamma 6. We're here to escort you to Pittsburgh. Over.
Roger, Gamma 6, this is the USV Brant. Pre-launch checks have been completed.
Trent, take up a position near the transport. Use the formation maneuver to link up with the convoy.
Check. This is transport leader. All ships are in position and we show green status. We heard the news about Schultzky. What happened?
The planetary defense grid was offline and the order managed to break through. They took out the Donau with their first missile salvo. We never had a chance to stop them. Looked like the order was determined to keep Schultzky from meeting the president. Hard to believe that this could happen. We better get going.
Let's hope for the best. Several convoys have come under attack in recent weeks. The rogue problem has gotten out of control in this area.
Don't worry, that's why we're here.
We're the decoy.
Activation sequence completed. Lane jump initiated.
And there'll be a bit more fighting ahead. So hopefully this doesn't bug you guys that I'm giving away things.
Looking good so far.
But it's nice to see both lines of
Trade lane
stories.
disruption detected.
Formation lost.
Yeah, got it.
Damn it! Trent, get your weapons ready. This could get rough. There.
So the blue
Rogues.
is shields.
Trent, break and attack. We've got to keep them away until the trade lane comes back up.
Boing! Bounce off of them. Of course you're under attack, fool. Not me. So blue is shields, red is hull. And as you can tell, I didn't get any hull stuff. What ship? Yeah, I got a ship on my tail too. Idiots firing! You think? Numbers decreasing, he's approaching, I slow down, gives us more time. And I think there's a reverse as well, which is very helpful when he's approaching.
I've got one on me.
You're damn right you got one on you. Now he's approaching me, I slow down. No shit, you can't shake me. It's that good.
I have enemy target in my sights.
Last one. We better get out of here before more of them show up.
Couldn't agree more. The trade lane is back up. Let's... Wait! Radar shows new targets. Gamma 6, we have to make a run for it.
We'll cover you. This is gonna be close, but I think we can make it without another fight. Everybody stay on course. Trent, do not engage the pirates. We have to get the convoy out of here.
These little rocks, you can actually shoot them to collect stuff. There we go. You gotta shoot like 20 or 30 of them to do any good. and all you get is like metal scrap. And it's like, oh, isn't that cute? But when you like shit up a creek and you got no money, it's the best way to make money. You get like, I don't know, you find 5 or 6 of them, and then
We made it! Everybody in one piece?
Barely. That was close. Thanks for getting us here in one piece, Gamma 6. We almost didn't make it.
A situation we're soon to fix. The rogues were better equipped than we expected, but we got what we came for. Thanks for playing the bait.
Now it's your turn to reel him in, King. We're gonna unload our cargo. Remember our bargain.
I'm transferring the payment to your neural net account.
Understood. Transport leader out.
Hey, King, what's going on? You'll see soon enough. Go ahead and land on Pittsburgh. I'll meet you on the surface.
Yep, that's the docking commands. First, I'm going to check something real quick. Just went miles free here. Find out what I've got in my cargo hold. Yeah, that's what I picked up, so I've got room for 3 more. So I can actually go off running here.
Trent, didn't you hear me? Land on Pittsburgh. Select the docking ring and activate your dock maneuver.
Come on, I want to pick up some scrap here. Maybe a mission fail if I don't. So there's this, and the way you rush it is literally you just hard charge into the tip and...
Roger that. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
Because if you do it from a distance, you got time to be scanned and shot at, and they can turn off the gate. So when you do the smuggling, you just hard charge
You'll find
right to the
Pittsburgh
gate.
to be remarkably unexciting, Trent. That's the mining operation. Not much to look at. A lot of rocks, smoke, and fire. But what it lacks in class, it more than makes up for in cheap drinks. Set your ship down on one of the landing pads over there.
Nice job, Trent. Now I believe I owe you some credits.
Hey, King. Did you know it was gonna get hot out there?
We're not done yet. We're just waiting for the others.
What others?
We've suspected for some time now that the Order has had ties to organized crime and Liberty. They may even be hiding a secret base. I think we're onto something here, and I've called for backup. We could really use you out there, Trent.
All right, but this had better be worth it.
It will be. I promise you. Oh, and, Trent, now that you have a little scratch, I'd look into outfitting that pile of junk you're flying. Try the equipment dealer over there. He always has good deals. I'll see you in space.
Yay, I've advanced to level 1. Oh. And there we go. Net worth, that number will go up and down based on your ship and everything else. It's not how much money you have. Liberty Rogues are negative. Rhineland Military neutral. Let's see, who's new? Security Force, Navy. The Navy's new. Deep Space Engineering is this location. So let me find out where my real money is. I think it's over here. There we go. Yep. There we go. Trade routes. This becomes a long list. Yep, there we go. Plant Pittsburgh. Doubled my money. Should have got some more, but oh well. So that's it. I'm going to just sell my stuff. Might get a few more weapons. And that's been a bit of a recording. Thank you for watching. This is Freelancer. And I'm going to be playing the hell out of this game. So there's a lot to it, and I will narrate the whole damn thing. So I will catch you guys later.